What's up, y'all? It is Middleman TV in the building, and today we got to talk about Shakur Stevenson and Joe Cordina fight getting canceled, man. Apparently, Shakur Stevenson, I'm not exactly sure, so I don't want to say this without knowing for sure, but I'm pretty sure he heard it in sparring, or he heard it training. So I've always said that, you know, Shakur needed to lighten up on the training a little bit because he lives and dies boxing, but man, maybe this is a blessing in disguise because we never really needed to see a Joe Cordina fight. I think Shakur Stevenson's at the stage of his career where he doesn't really need tune-up fights. You know what I'm saying? Like, the man is a 3-division champion. The man has proven. The man, to me, is one of the best defensive fighters in the world, man. He's a pound-for-pound great right now in the game of boxing. And to, you know, put him against a guy who's coming off a stoppage loss like Joe Cordina, I thought was disrespectful anyway. So maybe it's a blessing in disguise that we're not getting that fight after all. But, you know, I need to know where Shakur Stevenson's at, man. I haven't really loved his last 2 performances. And, you know, obviously I still think he can beat Gervonta Tank Davis, man. But I want that fight to happen soon, man. But, you know, maybe he should fight William Zepeda. And then after William Zepeda, beats William Zepeda quite easy, I think. And then you go right into the Gervonta fight. You know, you gotta fight a guy with some power. I want to be able to see. That's the only thing I want to see from Shakur. Get in the ring with a guy with power and just fight a little bit. I'm not saying that you have to fight stupid and get caught with something, but, you know, let me see you let your hands go a little bit more. Now, switching topics, man. We got to talk about the press conference yesterday with Canelo and Edgar Berlanga, man. And it's just, the chances are real low for Edgar Berlanga, man. You know, he's not even convincing himself at this point, man. It is what it is. You know, we're here now, and I think that, you know, Canelo is gonna hurt this boy. At the end of the day, we have to remember one thing about Edgar Berlanga. He was 16-0 with 16 knockouts, and those 16 knockouts that he had all came in the first round. So he wasn't getting any rounds under his belt. He wasn't getting experience, really seeing different styles. He didn't experience any of those magnitudes that you need going forward in a championship fight like this, to dig deep in championship rounds, to trust a guy late. There's so many factors where Edgar Berlanga is just outmatched in every way, man. I think Canelo's going to wipe the floor with Berlanga. Berlanga, after he became 16-0 with 16 knockouts, he had 5 consecutive straight to the scorecard fights, because he upped his competition, and his competition wasn't nearly Canelo. Steve Rolls, Marcelo Corceres, Damon Nicholson, Jason Quigley, Drake McCory. Those are the guys that we're talking about here. Those aren't Canelos. So if you can't stop guys like that, and you're telling people you're going to knock out Canelo in the 6th round, who's believing you, man? You know, go tell that story to someone who hasn't watched boxing before and just is looking at the way Edgar Berlanga looks. He's bigger than Canelo, so you would maybe believe the guy. You know what I'm saying? But we all know what's about to happen, man. And that's how it's going on Middleman TV. You know, boxing's been a little bit slow recently, man, other than the Canelo show this weekend. And I just wanted to give it to y'all how it's going to be, man. Hit that like button. Subscribe if you're new, man. I see all y'all commenting and liking the video, man. Go ahead and do that thing. Go ahead and subscribe. It ain't nothing to subscribe, man. I love y'all. Peace.